Here is the second video of the power rankings of the week for Raw and SmackDown for men and women alike. Again, I gave this solution to WWE before. They are not following it, but you can fix a lot of the booking by going ahead and making a power ranking system so you can have micro feuds or feuds between people that may not have come across each other than the fact that they want to step over each other to get into the power rankings to go for a championship. And if you watched the last video, we broke down Raw. And this video, we will be doing the SmackDown side of things. So make sure you drop in the comments one superstar and what power ranking position they should be at. This should be a very interesting episode because SmackDown is a lot more talent than Raw is. So without further ado, let's see how the women rank in SmackDown this week. Coming in at number 10 is Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega had a very good triple threat match with Alexa Bliss and Julia. It was a very, very good match. All three women are very entertaining. Zelina Vega has a new look. She has new entrance music. She looks like a character now that they could be utilizing, where she was kind of directionless. Even when she was United States Championship, I don't think anyone really cared. And it wasn't because of her, it just was her presentation. She just had no depth. And now with this new situation with Aleister Black, it's really revitalized her to, I see her as a potential threat to a lot of things. The United States Championship again with this character, with Aleister Black, would be very good. So Zelina Vega has now crept into the top 10 of the power rankings. At number 9 is Chelsea Green. I had her higher before SmackDown. It looks like she might be really hurt, and she won't be able to compete. And for that, she has to fall down the rankings. But her character work keeps her in there, with the whole, beautified wheelchair she was in and selling the injury and, asking for an apology from Tiffany Stratton. That was very good. So Chelsea Green as a character is one of my favorite characters in WWE for the women's side. Io Sky is my favorite in the ring, but Chelsea Green is just so underutilized. I don't care what Michael Hayes says. He's an idiot because Chelsea Green could be a world champion on SmackDown. And with that character she plays, having the secret Hervis, which Piper Niven isn't here, but you could put someone else in that role. You could have someone else be in the secret Hervis, and it would be a dominant faction. I think they'd be really good. So Chelsea Green deserves a lot more. Hopefully when she's not injured, they do something meaningful with her, that is, as far as getting her back into a title scene or a major feud. She does deserve that. So she is at number 9. Number 8 is Kiana James. Again, we're getting a base here. This is the first episode of the power rankings for the SmackDown side. So we got to see where everyone fits. I did like what she was doing in the Royal Rumble. Kiana James was in there for a long time. She's been playing the role of the advisor to Julia really well. They had a really good tag team match on the last episode of SmackDown. So Kiana James is good. I don't think she will get higher than she is now unless something different happens. But when you look at the rest of the roster, no one else can be in the top 10 to take her over. So for now, she is at number 8. At number 7 is Nia Jax. I almost took her completely out of the top 10 when she came out after Tiffany Stratton because I was very much not into this. I don't want to see Tiffany Stratton versus Nia Jax for the 9,058th time. But the match she had, this little brawl that they had with Rhea and Io, was phenomenal. And Nia Jax has been playing this role well with Lash Legend as far as like being a mentor and like this monster heel. Nia Jax is underrated, I think. I think that she's better than most people give her credit for. And I mean, she took a big table spot that could have hurt her tailbone because she landed tailbone first and then fell back. But she does the work and she goes out there and she helps build up whatever happened. And without her in that brawl, who knows what it would have been. So Nia Jax is number 7. At number 6 is Charlotte Flair. Had a really good outing in the Royal Rumble. Where she stands on the roster with Alexa Bliss, I'm comfortable having her at 6. With the whole apology she did, the autographed picture, the flowers, it was all very well done. So I do have Charlotte Flair at number 6 this week. At number 5, we have Julia. Julia's been doing very well. Being involved in different feuds. I feel like they actually have kind of a direction for where she's going. It just hasn't been for the United States Championship. Hopefully that changes, but she had that triple threat with Alexa and Zelina. So showing really good work. I do like Julia on the roster. I just want her to have meaningful matches. But again, everyone is tied up in the tag team division. So there's that. But I do have her at number 5 this week. Number 4 this week is Tiffany Stratton. And look, I don't know what it is. I can't get fully invested in this character. She does great in the ring, but her promos just fall flat to me. I'm not invested in the Tiffy time thing, and I get that that's her character, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. For me, I don't like it, but I'm not going to let that hinder my result of putting her at number 4. She did have a qualifying match that she did win. She'll be in the Elimination Chamber. She did have this promo little battle with Lash Legend and Nia Jax, and then the backstage segment with Chelsea Green and with Jordan Grace. So she's been all over. She's involved in a lot of stuff. It's good to see her back because I know she does put on really good in-ring work. So for that, she's number 4. Number 3 is Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is very good. I like her a lot. She did win her qualifier match. She'll be in the chamber. I do think Charlotte Flair will end up winning her qualifier and be in the chamber. It looked like Alexa got screwed in the Rumble. I think Charlotte gets screwed in the chamber, and we get those two in a match at WrestleMania. Not for hatred, just to sort out their anger issues, is what I think. So I think they'll be cool coming out of it. But Alexa Bliss did very good in the triple threat match. And I mean, she's one of the mainstays. Her and Charlotte have this tag team that's just so freaking good on television, and it's built up their characters that I'm very comfortable having her at number 3 this week. Number 2 is Lash Legend. And again, she had a dominant Royal Rumble. She's dominant every time she's out there. In her qualifier match, she was dominant until she didn't win because Tiffany won. But in that brawl, she spears Rhea through the barricade, and she just does so good out there. Like, she's so believable as a monster, and she is going to be a huge star. She's going to be a champion sooner than later, I would say, because she is awesome. I love Lash Legend. She's one of the best call-ups for the women division in a while. And, we'll see when she breaks away from Nia where she'll be on the roster. But for now, based on where she's been lately, she is at number 2. And number 1 is Jordan Grace. She had a phenomenal women's match with Jade Cargill. It was a very good match. I know some people may not have, saw it that way, but these two powerhouses were going at it. Jordan Grace was holding Jade Cargill up there like nothing, and she's so much bigger than she is. Jordan Grace is going to be a mainstay for a while in that women's main event scene, and I'm looking forward to it. I want to see her build some character in SmackDown, get some rivalries under her belt, and see where we go. But just from that championship match, she's number 1. And of course, at the top is Jade, because she's the champion. But Jade hasn't defended the championship her entire reign until now. So we need some defenses coming up. And again, I'm going to beat the dead horse, break up some tag teams, and get some rivalries going in the main event scene. You need it more than anything. So let me know in the comments which woman in this division should be in what spot based on what you think, or if I have this spot on. I would like to hear that, because then it would make me feel like I did a good job. But anyway, let's flip over to the men's side of things. Okay, this is going to be all over the place. Again, I need a base for where people are. There's a lot of people in the men's side of things on SmackDown that aren't in the top 10 that you could argue. So drop in the comments if I missed one. There's one I really wanted in there. I just can't right now, but I think next week he might. I will get back to you on that. But let's jump right in. At number 10, I have Aleister Black. Very good promo. He mentioned Randy Orton. I really hope that that is not the WrestleMania program, is Aleister Black and Randy Orton, because I feel Randy Orton has paid his dues and he needs to be involved in that main event scene. Um, and if WWE is so worried about ticket prices the way they are, or ticket sales, I should say, lower the prices a little bit, which you did, and you already have a solid night 2 main event. Why don't you have a solid night 1 main event and have Cody versus Randy Orton? Cody and Randy Orton, and then Punk and Reigns. This could be a WrestleMania to remember for a while. But back to Aleister Black. He had a good promo with Randy about Randy Orton. Um, he showed out in his his qualifying match. So, I do like Aleister Black. I like his character. I just want to see substance to it, so that he can get different rivalries and stuff. He was tied up with Damian Priest for so long that now he's fresh. Let's get him going into something else. And I just don't want to see it Randy Orton until after WrestleMania, because I want Randy in the main event scene. But Aleister Black is number 10. Number 9 is Solo Sikoa. I kind of wasn't looking forward to the Carmelo versus Ilya match because I want that kind of saved for WrestleMania. But Solo came out, and that in turn changed everything into a 10-man tag, because the MFTs came out, then Shinsuke and Matt Cardona and Apollo Crews. It was interesting to see all these people come out. I think it might be building to a 6-man US title match at WrestleMania, and maybe a ladder match, because you have Shinsuke, Matt Cardona, Apollo Crews, Ilya Dragunov, Carmelo Hayes, and Solo Sikoa. So it would make sense. Overall, Solo did a very good job leading the crew out, getting the win. I mean, Tama Tonga got the win, but his crew got the win. And he's still involved in the Wyatt Six stuff, which I can't wait for that to be over. I think that the MFTs have potential to move on and do different things. Like, just because they're a faction doesn't mean they have to always be together. The tag team champs can be involved in something. Solo can be involved in something, and they can be in each other's corner. But it just feels like they have to always be out there as 5 people in a faction. And you can break them up into different things. I don't know if WWE knows they can do that, but you can do that. But anyway, Solo is number 9 this week. Okay, you may hate this. I do have Damian Priest at number 8. He's had a couple of good matches lately. He's in a qualifier next week, but the way he broke character and that whole segment with Kit Wilson and R-Truth and Damian Priest had me dying laughing. So Damian Priest, just because it was so funny to me, I know I'm being biased to it and it shouldn't, but I have him at number 8. I think Damian Priest could win the qualifier. He could go into the Elimination Chamber. That's also a reason why I put him at 8. I think big things are coming. So yeah, he's number 8. Ilya Dragunov at number 7. Again, he's one of those characters that is so good, but since he's been back, it's only been United States Championship matches with, he had the open challenge, but it's like, it's always about the United States Championship. He could break away from that and have a solid feud with a Solo Sikoa, for example. That's what these power rankings do. Ilya versus Solo to battle up the power rankings to get a championship match. That's what they should be doing. So Ilya versus Aleister Black wouldn't be bad. I would like to see that feud. A good, couple match, 2-3 match feud. Ilya needs to be involved in a lot more, but I do like where this 6-man potential US title match could be going. So that's why he's at number 7. Number 6 is Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes has been doing really good in the United States Championship Open Challenge, facing all kinds of different people, Leon Slater and Ilya Dragunov. And I mean, it's just been awesome matches every week. I do like him throwing shade to The Miz, but him and The Miz can be done now. Like, I don't know. When it comes to The Miz, I just don't know. I don't have any opinion, or I just don't know. But Carmelo Hayes has been a fighting champion. The crowd is very behind him. Mello don't miss with these matches. So I do have him at number 6. Number 5 is Trick Willie, aka Hollywood, aka Trick Williams, and his lemon pepper steppers. He is. I'm okay, and this is the podcast. I'm going to mark it to you right now. I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down in a notebook right here. Trick Williams is going to be the biggest star on SmackDown within the next 2 years, 2 to 3 years. I'll say 2 to 3 years. He will be the biggest star on SmackDown. He's got the mic skills. He's got the in-ring work. He's got the character. He's got the crowd behind him and the music, but he also plays a good heel. He's kind of like that Stone Cold Steve Austin tweener role. Like the crowd loves him, but he doesn't care either. Like he's very refreshing to see on the main roster. I have very high hopes for him. He's been involved in, since he's been there, mostly big things with big names and fatal four ways for championship matches. Like Trick Williams is the real deal. And that is why he's number 5 and potentially going high up all the way to number 1 here in the next few weeks. So number 4 is Randy Orton. Again, we got to get a base. He was number 1, number 2, maybe when he won his qualifier, but he wasn't there this week. And I'm nervous that he doesn't have a plan for a main event scene at WrestleMania. So he filled on a couple spots. We'll see if he comes back and what that looks like next week. Maybe he'll be off till the chamber. I don't know, but it'd be nice to see Randy back next week. Maybe he can climb back up the ranks depending what he does, but he is at number 4. Number 3 is Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf. He's been in the main event scene, getting screwed by Drew McIntyre. He lost his qualifier match, but he almost stole it with that moonsault he did on Sami Zayn. So, he's right there. And having him at number 3, I'm very comfortable with. I want to see more of him being kind of like he was with Cody Rhodes at Saturday Night Main Event, because we still don't know the attacker. And I did see someone comment on my TikTok video that it would be nice if he cost Cody the chamber match because Cody was his attacker. And that's why he breaks in the chamber, takes out Cody, and Cody doesn't make it to Mania. But the problem is we just did this with Naomi and Jade Cargill. We don't need to do that this year. Like this, who was the attacker? He breaks in the chamber, takes out the attacker. It was done last year. So I don't think that will happen, but somehow or another, if we don't get Cody and Randy, we're going to get Cody and Drew and Jacob and maybe Randy. But it for sure just cannot be Cody versus Drew at Mania because no one will give a shit about it. So Jacob Fatu, though, for everything he's been doing the last few weeks, he is at number 3. Number 2 is Sami Zayn. He just had a world championship match. He was in this qualifier. One would say he could have won the qualifier if he didn't be a good guy and take out Drew McIntyre, because Cody was a very shitty friend, and then Cody cutted him because then Cody was a shitty friend and gave him the crossroads directly after he saved him from Drew. So and I get it, every man for himself in a triple threat, but man, he was kind of shitty there. So Sammy may have won if it wasn't for that, but with everything Sammy's been doing, number 2, but maybe he falls down. I don't know where he goes from here, because he's always in the spots he needs to be in, but never ever gets it done. So bad booking for Sami Zayn. He deserves better, but here we are. He's number 2. And number 1 is Cody Rhodes. He did win the qualifier. He's Cody Rhodes. I just want to see more from him right now. Like, I mean, he should be very upset about Drew getting involved in things, which he is, but like, I would rather have seen Cody lose this match and just go off the deep end and just start attacking people because he can't control his emotions, like Nick Aldis said. I just hate how bland it was of like, well, Nick Aldis told me to control my emotions and I did that. And then he ends up winning anyway because he stole a finish, after Sami Zayn saved him. So I want to see more from Cody. I want to see more ruthlessness about him. I want to see him really just irate and pissed and fighting his way to Mania, to just have him be in the chamber from the qualifier match is just kind of boring to me. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe there is a plan. We'll see. But this is where he sits this week. He is number 1. And again, the champions, Drew McIntyre, he is at the top because he's the champion. So if you made it this far, drop in the comments if you agree with my takes. Who should be in the power rankings? What micro feuds would you like to see within the power rankings that could help boost someone up to a title match of a mid card or a world championship picture? I would love to see what you got to say. So if you've made it this far, consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell. You will see every time we drop content for your viewing pleasure. We truly appreciate all the support you guys give us. We want to give you better content, the best content. So drop feedback as well. If you want to see different types of videos, different kinds of rankings, is this power ranking weekly thing going to be awesome and you want to see more of it, just drop it in the comments below and we will get back to you. So until the next time, we'll see you on the next one.